It's Canada's oldest community theatre company, but like many theatres, it's struggling. The Ottawa Little Theatre has a new management team and a plan to carry on into the future. With me to talk about that plan is the Director of Marketing, John Muggleton. John, thanks for coming in tonight.
Thank you for having me.
So what is your plan? Because how are audience sizes right now?
Well, the audience sizes, over the last 5 years, we've seen a decrease in attendance. This year, we've seen a slight increase. We still have a long way to go, and trying to attract audiences is not, the challenges we face is not something unique to Ottawa Little Theatre. Theatres across North America are seeing a decrease in attendance.
Why?
Well, I think it's a lot of factors. I don't think it's one thing. There are more reasons to keep people indoors now. There are much more in Ottawa. There's much more selection, much more choice for people to do and see. And I think, too, that people are not being raised with live theatre as part of their life. So as we get away from that, then we have to re-educate people and bring new people in to see live theatre. And, more often than not, they come back.
So how do you do that? How do you get more people? How do you educate more people about it?
Well, of course, marketing is number one. Getting the word out there to let people know that the Ottawa Little Theatre is still here. Next year we're going into our 97th season. So that's one way, is reaching out to the different groups and the public and say we're here. The other is place selection. People are being much more selective now about what they see and what they spend their money on, and not just in live theatre and everything. So place selection and making sure that our product is top notch and that people want to come and see it.
Well, people don't always have a lot of money to spend these days, so they want to spend it properly and for the most entertainment.
Exactly, and that's where Ottawa Little Theatre, it's a volunteer-run organization. We have over 400 volunteers that work backstage and on stage, and lights and sound and props. Everything is a volunteer-run organization. So, because of that, and because we're a community theatre, we're much more accessible to the public to go out and see a great play in a beautiful theatre in downtown Ottawa.
Talk about the town halls that the board has been hosting. Tell us about that.
Well, we had just had on Monday night the second town hall meeting of the season, and as you said, this year with the Ottawa Little Theatre has gone through a lot of restructuring. We've had a new management team in place. We've made a lot of changes, and the board of directors had to make a lot of difficult changes. So it was an opportunity for our volunteers and for our patrons and staff, everyone, to get together and ask questions and get the answers, and a time for the board of directors and management team to explain what the next steps are and where the theatre is going, and to ensure everyone that although we're facing challenges, struggling isn't really the right word. We're just facing challenges like everybody else, every other business.
Why should people choose local theatre?
Well, for a number of reasons. One, it's local theatre, and it's your neighbours that are involved in it. It's supporting the arts, and it's a community-based organization. Any community theatre, people are doing it for the love of doing it. They want to be there. They're not getting paid. They want to be there. We have a lot of professional people that work on stage and backstage that do it as for a living. But they want to be there because that's what they truly love doing, and the Ottawa Little Theatre provides that opportunity.
Well, we hope you're here for years to come. Thanks
I'm sure
so much.
We will be. Thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.